I'm down the Ruahines for a hunt. Got this weather perfect, like it was raining just before and it's finding up as I speak. The sun's coming out. I've got plenty of time to get there. There's going to be deer everywhere tonight for sure. But then I come across this thing. Someone's ute that they've nearly put over the bank. There's no one in it. But when I looked down there, jingers, they were lucky I didn't roll it. It went off a bit further. Someone's got a handy deer. Looks like a stag, but it had some velvet on it. It's got no head, so they obviously took that. My fitness / weight loss program is a bit like this. You just load yourself up with gear, all the gear you can carry, walk way back in the bush, then when you start getting tired, you just get a deer, bone it out, put it all in your pack, lug it all the way back uphill, back to the car, and then by the time you've done all that, you should have lost about 6 kilos, I reckon. And some people say, oh, does it go straight back on? I'm like, nah, not that quick, because you burn it pretty hard when you're carrying that meat out of there. It normally lasts a little while, as long as you're not straight back into the Maccas for about a week. Look at that. This was all a white out and light showers half an hour ago. Now it's clearing and sun's out. Beauty. I was coming along here and I looked over and there was a deer there just feeding. It hadn't seen me. Anyway, I waited and its head come up and I fired at its head and it ran off, and I was like, oh no. But then it spun round and started coming back this way, and I put a good shot into it. You know, it's in the bush, what are you going to do? You'll bird in the hand. So anyway, here it is. It's only a youngish stag, 2 or 3 years old. Nicked it in the head, but then yeah, got it in the shoulder. This will help keep the flies and the sun off it. Yeah, it should do it. Keep the sun off, and also those pungas help keep the flies off. They don't really like going amongst that lot as much. Far out, the weather is primo. I've been waiting about 3 weeks for this weather window, and it's just opened up nicely. Sun and everything. Primo. God, I better keep quiet. There's my marker tree over there, that lancewood looking thing. I knew when I got to there it was about 20 metres up on the angle. And I've come in from the side, so I didn't mess up with any of the tracks or anything. I've just found here some blood where I've hit it, and I can see it's gone down that way. So I'll go have a look. I don't really need to track the blood at the moment because there's a pretty clear trail here just heading straight down. So I'll just try and stay on it. Progress report. I've been following this down and it's come a fair way down, and I'm about 10 metres off the river and I've come to a sheer bluff. It's gone down there. But when I look out there I can see rocks, so it should be down on those rocks by the river. I've just got to mark about where it is and go around and come in from the bottom, have a look. Bloody wild cat. Just walked past there, same one as yesterday. Didn't push the button and it didn't record properly. Damn it, just had this cat fucking walking past here on this camera, but nah. Had a shot at this thing yesterday about 200 yards away and it was on the run, or walking actually, and missed it. Oh, there it is. Come a long way to get to here. Glad I found it. I was hoping it wasn't washed away in the river, but it's landed already like this, so I'll get the meat off it. It's only a young one. Be good as. There's the entry hole there, just behind the shoulder. On the video it looked like it was way back here somewhere, but it wasn't too bad. That's why you want a big rifle for long range, big bullet. Something else I wanted to do on this trip was shoot a deer at 400 with my Magnum. Something happened to it a few years back and I haven't shot one at 400 with this for quite a few years now. Back at the first deer. This is where you hope that the rats or flies haven't been at it too bad, but looks alright. What happened with this deer, when I first saw it, it was facing away from me. All I could see was its butt pointing at me and its head was down on the ground feeding. So I had to wait for a bit and it brought its head up, and then I just skimmed its head and it come back towards me and I put a good one through the shoulder. But yeah. And then the second deer, the one last night, I went to fire and had a misfire. I've never had a misfire with those bullets or with that rifle. Had a misfire and then put the same cartridge back in, and I was hoping it was going to go off, and it did. But I wasn't quite, I didn't quite have as good a rest as the first one. I was running out of time. I thought I better do it now, or yeah. But all good. Sort of just load all this up and head back to the car. Getting there, but whoa, she's a bit of a load. Good for a bit of exercise, that's for sure.